Oh, good afternoon everybody and welcome to my channel. Change your name, gone to Beanie Biker, because you know, being British biker was just a bit too long-winded. So Beanie Biker, and I'm just heading to Mansell's to see if they got my part in for my wheel for that thing there. As you can see, it no longer does anything up and down. So it's been 2 weeks since I reported the issue, and I want to see if they've got the part in now, because at the moment I can't connect my phone and I can't connect my headset to the TFT. So unfortunately I can't even change my songs and stuff. So if I get a song that I don't like, I can't change it, which is annoying. Then after that, I'm going to head to the garage and put some air in my tyres. This heat that we've been having over here, it's just been ridiculous. I mean, it's only 23 today, but it's supposed to be hitting 40 again next week. And the heat going hot and cold, it seems to be just reducing the air in my tyres. I know I don't have a slow leak or anything, I know that. So I just need to go and whack some air in the tyres. So I'll probably put 33 in the front, 37 in the rear. It says there 32.4 in the front, but I mean, who's that accurate when they put air in their tyres? So 33 in the front, 37 in the back. Sorry, yeah, 37 in the back. And then just go for a nice little joyous ride. I've had my kids all week, so wife's been at work. They got back from their holiday last week, but I took last week off, trying to keep costs down because of childcare. So, but they're at holiday camp now for 2 weeks until they go back to school. I need to get a new chin mount on here, so just so I can close the visor properly. So I'll look at ordering one of those, and I'll use that Sugru that I can put the mount on it. Beautiful day here today. Hopefully they'll still be open when I get there. I don't know how bad the wind is. I brought some new mufflers for the mic, because I noticed on my last video it was quite windy. So they're getting ready for the Battle of Flowers here. All these stages going up here. Giant floats with flowers. It's going to be going up and down here. So that's from Thursday next week. I don't know what I'm working next week yet, I haven't checked. I might whack that down as one of my videos. One of my friends is getting married today. I wish her all the best. She deserves it. I passed their cars back down near Springfield, so well, they couldn't have picked a better day to get married, I'll tell you that. Beautiful weather here. I mean, we were quite lucky, me and my missus, when we got married like nearly 11 years ago. We got married like the 22nd of October, so like in winter, and the day we got married it was just beautiful sunshine. It was beautiful. So today I'm wearing my I've got my new Tour X4 helmet on as well. I'm not even sure if this is recording, to be perfectly honest. If it's not, then I just got to go through all of it again. We'll see. Okay, well they still haven't got my my part in. It's annoying. Not their fault. Bloody all this crap. I mean, look, I can go down, and once I get down, I can't. All I can do is go across, go left to right. I can't go up and down, so I can't even connect anything onto the thing yet. It's annoying. Oh. Right, I'm going to go and put some air in the tyres now. She's feeling a bit squidgy. I'm absolutely gutted that part still ain't in. Well, this music was a bit strange. Bloody radio one. Just the annoying thing right now, this bike's trying to connect to my phone. It won't connect to my headset, but it'll connect to the phone. Which is like super annoying, because every time it tries to connect to the phone, it knocks out my music. Myself some glasses from there anyway. Just some cheap ones. Take the sun out my eyes a bit. As unfortunately you can't get a photochromic lens for this lid. Whereas on my Bell one, I was able to get a visor that the whole thing would just darken with the sunlight. Unfortunately, don't do that. They do it on a pin lock, but I've had a pin lock before and they're absolutely crap. Not crap as in stops it misting up, they're just crap with the going darker tint. They just don't work like the actual lenses themselves. I don't know whether it's because the sun filters through the lens itself before it hits the pin lock, but they just don't go as dark as the visors themselves. So I'm not going to bother getting a pin lock tint. Okay, and now Cardo's decided to turn my radio off as well, so I've got no music. Hey Cardo, radio on. Thank you, Cardo. See, that's another thing, you just randomly talk and it's not like you're saying certain words. Sometimes the radio will come on or the radio will go off, the volume will go up, the volume will go down. That's another thing with this Cardo that I've noticed. But all these things, they just need to be tested. So I got the Pack Talk Slim Bold with the JBL speakers. Currently got my earplugs in as well, and the earplugs literally reduced a lot of the noise, like proper. They're like proper plugs. But I can still hear the music. So 3:30. So the tyres have gone up to 30.1, they were at 29 before, 34, so I need to put in 34 on the front, 38 on the back to count for the heat that's already gone in there. They've gone up by about 1 psi each. Just when they get cool again, I want them at the right thing. So, but I know they're a bit short at the moment. Shame the insurance company ain't open today. Cheeky bugger still haven't sent my insurance disc. My insurance disc runs out on the 16th. I've got like less than a week. I should have 2 insurance discs coming down for both my motorcycles, as I've got a rider's policy, so it covers them both. But I need 2 new insurance discs for both bikes. Cheeky twats, they take my money but they don't send me a bloody insurance disc. But then saying that, insurance over here, I feel sorry for you boys away. All you boys and girls over in the UK that are paying an absolute fortune on insurance. Over here we have a rider's policy, which basically means that it's not the bike itself insured, you're the insured party. So it just means that with an insurance disc, it means you can ride any bike that you own. So if you have multiple bikes, you might only be paying 200 and something pound a year for as many bikes as you want to own, which is great. I mean, you can get an individual policy on a bike if you want to, and that's even cheaper again if you only have a single bike. But as I got multiple bikes, I have a rider's policy because that works out a lot cheaper. Alright, here we go. Let's put some air in the tyres. Well, that was a bit of a bust. The pump machine wouldn't go to what I wanted it to go to. So I just hope I got enough air in there. I'm just waiting for this to calculate again. It's saying 33 on the front, 35.3 on the back. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see if it's worked out properly. I want to put 34 in the front and put 38 in the back. So if it wouldn't go to those numbers, it kept coming up with a fault. But I suppose that's better than nothing. It's a little bit better than what it was. Yeah, so I'm still down on the back by 1 psi. I'll just have to pump it up when I get home later. I've got my own pump at home. So probably going to have to put some fuel in later as well. My wife told me ATF fuel is the cheapest on the island at the moment at £1.70.1 or something. So I'll have to go and have a look at that later. Jesus, it feels like a lifetime ago when the fuel over here used to be like £1.34. And there's no justification. There's no justification why it's that expensive either. Excuse me. Oh. Governments, man, ripping people off left, right and centre. There was a thing out over here on the news the other day about banks not getting repayments back and basically not giving out mortgages and stuff. But get this, if I had a mortgage, it'd be cheaper than what I'm paying on my rent. So for a 3-bedroom property over here, so I've got a 3-bedroom house, yeah, my rent is £1,653 per month. And that's housing. Now, if I had my own mortgage, I would be probably paying about £1,200 a month, which is ridiculous. The days when they used to give 100% mortgages out, you know, it's just annoying that we don't get the opportunity for that when I'm very capable of paying it. It's not an issue, my wages. And my job is secure. It's not like I'm ever going to lose my job with being laid off or anything, because I work in the government. You know, I work health industry and children's services, so it's not like I'm ever going to be laid off from my job, because there's always going to be need for us. And you'll notice today I have put the sticker back there because I'm fed up having to edit my speed, because I'm over the limit by about 2 or 3 miles an hour. You know, it's ridiculous. But you can be done over here if you're over the speed limit and you stick it up online. So as you can see, I'm just taking away that issue altogether. Here we go. Could get air from there, I suppose. Maybe later. You'll notice that I'm in all the correct gear. I'm wearing full shebang, gloves, boots, Kevlar jeans with padding, or protection I say, you know, textile jacket with elbow, shoulder and back protection. Okay, yeah, it's quite a warm day, but I'd rather not have a skin graft, thank you very much. And over here it's just a nightmare. I mean, everybody has their own choice, okay? I don't have an issue with that. But when they come off their bike and they end up needing skin drafts and physio, and then they're signed off work because of their own stupidity, and then we are paying for them to be off work, sorry, I don't agree with that. You know, they wouldn't need a skin graft if they wore the protective gear. Absolutely beautiful down here today. Up there is Motorrad, Quarry Castle. where I grew up, down here. It's been my old paper round as well when I was a kid. It's a nice place to grow up. Used to sneak into that castle at night, go around the back of the harbour. Used to climb over the wall and sneak in there at night time. This is pretty much a tourist hotspot down this end of the island. Just because you've got the castle, you've got the historic harbour, and you can get real Jersey ice cream here. So, you know, the famous Jersey ice cream that's like #1 seller in Japan. See France nice and clearly down there today. Don't know if you'll see it on the camera though, but I can see it nice and clearly. You can see the wind turbines from here. Well, it's looking a bit rough on the east coast of Jersey out here. Looking quite choppy out there. This is where I go kayaking. Kayak from Goree all the way out there to the end of the breakwater and back. It's a nice little paddle. I remember I capsized one time though, bloody lost the fishing rod. The strap came off, the bloody rod went down. I tried diving for it. Nah, gone, couldn't find it. Luckily it was just a cheap rod. Back to work on Monday. I've had a week off, not done much, taking the kids out to the sand dunes and the park a little bit. Another one, t-shirt, why? Wearing a proper motorcycle jacket. Excuse me. Absolutely fine. Oh, hay fever. Oh, you never know, I might get lucky and get COVID. Could stay off at work a bit longer. No, not that lucky. Oh, you'll be saying lucky, it's not lucky to get COVID. No offence, but I've been around COVID for like 2 years, working in the health industry. I've had 2 jabs and that's it. I've not had any boosters, and I've been around people with it and I've not caught it. Even my own family have had it and I still haven't caught it. I am one of those unlucky immunities. Careful of the ducks around here, Mike. Is that a swimming cap or has somebody got blue hair? Oh, abseiling. Big difference to what it was last week, if you remember in my video. Hey, it's absolutely flat calm out there, like glass. Choppy as hell out there today. Catching that. Something on my helmet's catching. So let's talk about the Arai Tour X4. Currently wearing it. I've bought some sunglasses just to take some of that sunlight out of my eyes. The peak works well. That's blocking out a lot of the sun. I've got the visor halfway open, and with that and my windshield in front, I get no air inside my helmet. Well, it doesn't feel like it anyway. I've got all the vents open as well, just to keep me cool in this weather. Air vents work well, the exhaust work well, air's flowing freely through and out the back. I don't have a hot head. The visor's down in the downward position as well. The windshield, should I say, not the visor. Windshield down in the downward position. So, but I seem to get very little wind like on the lower part of my face. So I'm happy about that. You know, some of my more race sporty lids, like my Arai Condor and my Bellstar MIPS, my AGV, let's see, that's R7 or something. They're all, you can't have the visors halfway up or down. It's basically either up or they're down. So you can't get that nice airflow inside your helmet. Not tree cutters, I think, down there. Oh my god. Yeah. This could make a pretty good hill climb, this hill. I'm sure if it's got to be like a certain a certain length, like a quarter of a mile or something, I don't know. Got quite a few international hill climbs there. Got Bully Bay, Latac, Westmount, although I think Westmount's going to be coming to an end soon once they build that new bloody hospital. Oh, out for a nice little ride. You know, it's on a lot of the roads over here. There's a lot of cars just parked at the side. That's because they worked out that something like 5 cars per household or something. Or not. That's on average because of the population itself. The population here is probably about 110,000. Well, they say it's only about 101. I find that very difficult to believe. And they reckon there's like triple that in cars in Jersey. It is just absolutely ridiculous. private do or something. I don't see any signs saying there's a show or something there. I can, you can all see. Alright, come on, are you going or are you staying? Dear God. I'm not sitting behind you if you're going to be driving that slow on these back lanes. I'm showing 95 miles in the tank. My battery is at 14.3, 14.4, so it's a nice thing, so that's all good. 83 Celsius, that's the oil temperature running, that's good as well. If I was on my sports bike, I can guarantee that would be running at about 97 right now, and the fan kicks in at 105. I've not even heard the fan come on in this since I've owned it, which was last October. Yes, I know, I've only done 4,761 miles, but you tried doing that kind of mileage over here in Jersey, and to be fair, I did 2,500 miles of those in the UK not long ago. If I lived in the UK, my God, would my mileage be up. Hopefully one day we'll leave this island, move to the UK, buy our own property over there, because over here, unless you inherit, there's no way, you know, the money I'm on a year, and taking into account I'm on about 30. So last year I was on 33.5 grand a year, but I earn just under 55 grand because of my extras and stuff I do. I've now taken a pay cut of about 3 grand a year, so I'm on about 30,000, just over 30,000, but that will equate to similar earnings once I've accumulated the 4 years. It will jump up in bands, so I'll only be £400 off, £400 less off to what I was over in the health service full time, which isn't bad, but I should be earning about 50k a year where I'm here. Now, okay, my contract says 30.5 grand at the moment, which will go to 34,300 I think eventually. So I'm on that. The most you can get on a mortgage is 5 times your wage. Even though that I potentially earn between 50 and 60 grand a year, I can only get a mortgage for about, between me and my wife's earnings, about 400 grand, and that's not even going to buy your 1-bedroom flipping flat over here. That's the realism of it. You know, there was a 2-bedroom cottage going for sale the other day which was over $500,000. You know, it's just, the prices here are just ridiculous. And did Jersey do anything about it? No, they don't. They should do, because a lot of skilled workers are leaving this island, and I'm one of them. I am a skilled worker at the end of the day. I'm a senior HCA. You know, if I went to the UK, I guarantee I'll be able to go do a nursing degree if I wanted. Over here I can't. You know, it's absolutely wrong. So, you know, they say life's not fair. Well, you live in Jersey, life is not fair. It's Jersey is the most expensive place to live on this world, and that was a fact. There's no other place more expensive than Jersey to live. Not even London. London doesn't compare to Jersey. And there's a fact here. You think London's expensive to live? Try live in Jersey. You know. So annoying that doesn't work. I just want my wheel to work. That's the only issue with new technology. There's more stuff to go wrong on a bike, and in this case the wheel is broken, and I've been waiting over 2 weeks now for the new part to come down. I said to the parts manager that, you know, I'm not going to bother taking anything off. I'm going to let them take it off. So the likes of the bark busters and stuff, it's all under warranty, so they can take it all off. I'm not going to do them any favours, and that's not because I feel any anger against them. I don't. You know, the guys down there are brilliant. It's just, it's under warranty, and it's a broken part that BMW need a fix. So I'm not going to go out my way and do stuff for them. I mean, when my bike's no longer in warranty, yeah, I'll have to fix these parts, but I'll fix them off my own back, and I'll probably do it, you know, in a quicker time by ordering the part and then doing it myself. But at the moment, no. Is this guy going to overtake? Is he going to overtake? Is he going to overtake? About time he overtakes. All these bloody cyclists, eh? Taking up the road. Could go home now, but I'm only like 2 minutes away from my house. But there's no point, as my kids and wife are away at their friend's barbecue, and I don't even know where that is, so I can't even go gate crash it. but I know that they're in the jacuzzi and having fun there. And we're back on the road. Got to admit, I am loving this this seat cover, which is a bit alright. Very tidy behind there. It does make a huge difference. So for about £9 on Amazon, I've got one of those air seat covers, and it does work. Now Nippy Normans, you'll pay about 89 quid for one of theirs. I mean, £8 or £9, you work it out. I'd rather save 81 quid, thanks. Because there is no difference. I don't care what Nippy Normans or anyone else would say. You know, this cheapo for 8 quid does exactly the same thing. Come on, boiling here, let's get it going. Catching my jacket. I'm sure it's a cable. It's catching the back of my bloody jacket. I'm gonna have to sort out my head unit when I get home. should go in front, only because I want to have a look at the blind. And that is a nice blind. come down this way. thank you guys for joining me. This is Beanie Biker 84 signing out. Cheers again, guys.